Wednesday. Back to our regular scheduled program, 8 p.m. Eastern. It is the Hangout, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the Hangout.
All right, guys, Scar. This one's for you. The beat is fire and I'm ready to go because it's time for the Basco scenario. Some people like flair, some people like flash, but if it ain't hot, some people call it trash. I call him vanilla chocolate. He just like money fits well in my pocket. Watch it now or watch it later. His name's so fly, it means liberator. Sit back, relax, and watch the show. Gascar, get ready, man. It's time to go. Peace. Basco scenario coming to you each and every week. Peace.
Is there any stuff?
Welcome back to the Hangout. Thank you, everybody, for spending 1 hour out of your busy Wednesday to be on the panel. And for everybody that's going to be in the chat, welcome to another episode of the Hangout. What's up, guys? It's been a minute, Austin. How are you, man? You're like some cryptic dude in the back lurking there.
I'm doing okay.
Like,
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm very elusive nowadays. You know, guys, I'm yeah, I've been considering, or actually I can't say what I want to say there because I don't know if work is watching, but I'm thinking of switching things up a little bit. I'm thinking of shaving my head bald. I think I'm going to give myself a goatee.
Easy killer.
And then I think I'm going to start selling a product on the streets there.
selling a product on the streets, damn. Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a black hat on my head,
A
but
black cat or a black cap?
a black hat.
Okay. All right.
You're
Man,
a little
crazy
crazy.
I wonder what Danny has to
I
say
can't
about
say
this
before after that.
Austinator stuff, man. I don't know. Man, he wants to sell product on the street and wear a black cat on his hat. Danny?
Huh?
Austinator's going to start selling product on the street apparently and shave his head and put a black cat on his head.
We'll send some money to him.
I don't know, man.
Can we help the brother? Can we help the brother out?
You know there's 1-800 numbers, right? You can call. You need help?
No, I know that, but I think I'm just gonna risk it for the biscuit, you know.
We got Anik in the house. Hey, fellas. Hey, Anik, man. Thank you for being here, man.
Hello.
Another great.
I'm gonna have to jump off because it is lightning and thundering where I'm at.
Oh, you guys are getting storms too now?
Everybody
Gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, we're gonna get hit this weekend. I have to go out of town and dang, I don't know. I think it's gonna be storming pretty bad. Pretty bad.
We got hit in the morning. I think we're gonna get hit tonight too.
Oh yeah, Danny, you got a lot of. I'm just looking at the Weather Channel, man. You got a lot of stuff down there. Holy crap!
I thought he was talking about becoming a Jew. Hey.
Oh, dang. Gotta work on that credit. Gotta work on that credit.
Yeah, oh my God. We were one of those Hasidic Jews. Yeah, we used to there's an area here in Montreal that there's a lot of them. Yeah. Yeah, so many disrespectful names.
Probably why DJ's the same way, man. They got a huge storm system down there.
Oh, that's why we probably lost DJ. Yeah. Well, he'll jump back on if he can.
Yeah.
So, boys, what's new? What's cooking? What's you guys watch any of this magnificent show called IronHeart? Danny, did you catch the last 2 episodes?
Just the first one.
Just the first one? Oh, okay. So I won't win for you. But guys, I gotta say I don't hate this show.
I don't hate it either.
It's not that bad.
You didn't see. You can't get to see part of the conversation today. I was like,
Man,
really?
man, I was just watching Mark with the C's talk about it, and yeah.
Let me guess. He didn't like it.
It's DEI failure. Yeah, you would have to watch. You would have to watch it for his opinion on it. You know, I watch a lot of his stuff, but
I watched the first 3 episodes. Just got done before we started,
Mm-hmm.
and it started getting momentum, getting to the third episode. So I did not hate anything.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little cringy in the beginning, but
Yeah.
after that, I said, okay, you got a flow going, and now there's some mysterious things going on that you need to know, find out what's going on. I said, okay, you got something going. Okay, just keep it going.
Sure.
That's what I asked. I do like the introduction of
What's
one
up, Chips?
character. Not gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Find out his backstory like that.
Not
Not,
gonna ruin it.
not
Not gonna ruin it for me.
So you don't care about spoilers, then?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
So the one character is Obadiah Stane's son.
Mm-hmm.
Is helping her.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's up, yo? Sorry about that.
Sorry, DJ.
Oh, you laugh.
Yeah, the little boy called.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
no.
no problem. I
You
thought you
okay?
got disconnected for a
No,
second.
no, no.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I gotta
Uh,
say though? Lyric Ross to me is the standout of the show. She steals the show for me. I mean,
The
she's
girl that plays
great.
Natalie.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, she's kind of
she's
funny.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That and Riri's mom, so far
Yeah.
to me, best casting. The crew, I can't deal with. The crew's
No.
The
terrible.
Timu,
Oh, man.
Fast and
Timu
Furious.
Ocean 7.
Timu Fast and
Team
Furious.
Team Ocean. No, man, it's the DI crew. That's what I call it. It's the
I don't.
DI
I
crew.
mean,
I mean, it's
I
just
watched
very
the first
apparent.
episodes. I know I was a big critic of this. I will say it's sad when the only thing that keeps me interested is not the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you're right.
I'm
You're
only
right.
that kind of is I'm like, okay, I'll keep watching it is because I'm curious about the whole Mephisto thing. That last and third episode.
Hmm.
I just want to see where that's going.
See what
Right.
Shifty says. Lorena said they say bish too much. And how many times did they say bish? I only heard it once.
Only that one time.
No,
Oh,
they
one
have
time.
it. They have it a few times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess I
Yeah.
toned it out. I guess I was like, ooh.
Yeah, it's probably
My
that's-
bish, my bish
yeah.
filter was on. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, some people are-
your bish sensitivity. It's
You were saying, Danny?
Okay, then.
I think a lot of people just find reasons to hate it because oh god.
Just say it. Say it, Danny. Say it.
Okay, one thing that I got a little issue with, we'll do a little pushback. I can't wait till Sunday.
Mhm.
Okay. One of our friends said that 3 minutes into it, he was done because she said legit that Tony Stark wouldn't be 20 if he wasn't a billionaire.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to say,
Yeah, that's not.
we have heard people say in the past, did you watch my video? You didn't watch the whole video because I said such and such and such and such. Well, you didn't watch the whole thing because in the front it said, I don't have the resources.
Right.
If I had the resources and it showed at the same time Shuri in Wakanda, she said I would have to have a mountain of vibranium or whatever they use.
Yeah.
She is saying she don't have the resources. If
Right.
Tony Stark didn't have the resources, he couldn't build all those army of Mark suits that we saw in Iron Man 3. He still got his intelligence because he did build that suit out of necessity to save his life in a cave.
Mhm.
But if he didn't have all his resources, he couldn't do all that stuff. If
Yeah.
Batman didn't have all his money and resources, he couldn't be Batman, but to a certain extent. That is
Yeah.
what she meant. If I had the resources, then I could be better. She is not taking
What's
a
up,
crap
Basil?
on Tony Stark because later on in the episode, the guy was throwing shade at Tony Stark. She said, look, he gave me a full scholarship at MIT. I'm not going to
Yeah.
sit here and trash his name.
And she said there's no shade on that.
Yeah,
But
you're
also,
right, I will
you
say
know,
that
she,
it did rub me the wrong way, but now that you said it, I remember she did come back and
Yeah, defended.
defend
Yeah.
him. So,
Mhm.
yeah,
I will say I'm not the show. I don't like the show, but it's not as terrible as people are making it out online.
Yeah.
I have critiques of the show, but there are some good things about the show that I will say that. Again, I still don't like the Riri character. That's just my personal preference. Not saying but
Don't have a problem with that.
yeah,
DJ.
I
I'm
do.
just
There's
saying-
other characters in the show that I think are interesting. The only thing I really say, I know they're trying to push it, but the whole PTS thing, PTSD thing she was having with Natalie and her stepdad being killed.
Mhm.
I just couldn't. I didn't feel anything for her for that. I guess because haven't had much with her.
Mm.
It wasn't hitting like I guess they wanted it to hit with me. Because I guess that's they're referring to that's why Natalie froze up and then
Mhm.
Riri. But I will say this: she's a straight criminal. She's a straight criminal the whole
Yep.
time. Like before she even met the crew, she's a
Yeah.
criminal. She stole the suit from MIT, which I
Yeah.
She
don't know what
got
she
it
was
with her own
thinking.
grant money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
No,
mean,
Provided by their own grant money. Exactly.
I agree with DJ because I think if we're gonna start feeling emotional about Riri and her loss, that should have may been added into Wakanda Forever. Bringing it out now is just
or start the episode off with something like that traumatic to where we see she's going through, but they just kind of like sprinkle it in there like we were supposed to know. I mean, I figured it out once what was going on, but they kept like doing the half flashbacks to it. I'm like, I don't
It, it, I,
Uh,
I don't feel anything with you.
yeah.
Again,
I actually
I'm
like that
more
part.
curious about the hood. His what's
yeah.
the deal with that? Like what deal did he make with I'm assuming we are all saying it's Mephisto at this point.
I did read some comic backstory about the Hood. It's not. It's the Hood is supposed to be supernatural. There was some things stuff, so I think they might have changed some things for this show with him. So I don't know.
I think the PTSD drama did kind of work for me, at least for me.
Mhm.
I did kind of feel it. I thought they sold that part. I did feel like a little bit of why she's a little bit all over the place is because she's still dealing with it, and that once it came back, she had like a little thing. I like that they had the AI since it's a
Mhm.
neuro pathway to her. I like that little touch to it, make her unique, and I like that the AI had PTSD too,
9:45.
Yeah.
right? So I thought that part was kind of good. I think part of the issue with it is a little bit of the pacing. And when I went back and
It's
look,
it kind
each
of
episode has a different writer. They have all
Mhm.
the same directors, but each one has a different writer. And
I
it
you
does
noticed
could
that.
feel
tell
like they
you could tell
charge
they
up the character and they have
Hmm.
like their own little style. And it's like we're kind of taken aback because I think part of it is the writing is different because it's like it's almost feels like they're trying out like, oh, check this out. I'm going to have this with the character. We're like, wait a minute. Okay. So then you got to get back into the flow of it. So I think the writing out of it, makes it a little bit unusual. Have you guys seen that where it's like, because I've seen where they have different directors, but each episode having a different writer, it's unusual to me. When I saw that, I was like, I think it makes more sense because of that. At least the
Do
pacing
you
for
think?
me.
Do you think it had to do anything with the reshoots that they did for this series? That they got different
you,
people on board, or is it the
I
same
did know
people?
and some of the scenes you could tell the reshoot. Like one scene when they're in the park, or whatever. Her and Natalie, they
Hmm.
are talking. That's you could tell that was kind of like added after.
Really?
It
Hmm.
felt off. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say this though. I will give it this. I did appreciate the black culture in it, like just
Yeah.
some of that stuff in it, and
Thank you.
I appreciate that part of it.
Thank you for bringing that part out. You know the whole when everybody had the whoop about the Bish part when she
Yeah,
goes Bish. Now that you see the whole picture
it
of
does. Yeah.
it
Right,
makes
right.
It
there's
makes sense.
context on it, right?
Did
And
I
It's a
In
not?
solid,
the
Did I
solid
not?
it
novel.
felt forced in the trailer, but when you get it full context,
Mhm.
it's like okay.
Yeah,
Now cause you
Right.
saw their relationship, her and Natalie,
yeah,
in that flashback when she's in the garage with her stepdad, and that's how
mhm,
they talked and
yeah.
everything.
Right.
Danny
So
said that when we talked about it, right,
yeah,
bud?
I get yep.
Yeah.
And
I
we
will
said
come
we
back
agreed
and
on
say
that.
I
Well,
was you know.
no, I don't want to hear it from you. You know who I want to hear it from. It ain't never going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, for me, the show for me it was very slow. The first episode I found it dragged
I
on
did
for
not
a
like the
bit.
first episode. I will say it
Um,
got better as it went
The only
on.
the
thing I didn't
whole
like about
yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Danny. Go ahead.
The only thing I didn't like about the first episode, I think they introduced the AI friend too soon.
I
I think
agree.
that should have been introduced maybe the second part of the second episode. They should have done a little bit more backstory on
Of the
why
Flash,
it is so traumatic
that's what. Yeah, that's
and
why
get
I
us
think
the feel for Riri, like we feel her pain and struggle.
I agree, Danny.
But If they would have done that in the second episode or the end of the second episode, I think it would have made the story flow a little bit better. I think
I agree. I agree.
they introduced her too early, in
I
my
agree with
opinion.
that.
Other
I
than
agree with
that,
that.
I don't have, and
Yeah.
I don't think she's a thief because she built that machine.
Right.
I don't think she's a now doing all the other stuff she did, like selling all the other kind of tech and do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And should she have gotten suspended, expelled? I think she should have.
Oh yeah.
But
I think she just fell into that whole crime life so easily, and like, you know,
because, but what it is though, DJ,
Mm.
she's not old like we are.
Right.
She's a teenager.
how old is she in this?
I
Is
think
she
she's a,
like, because he said
I
she
think
went to
she's
college
like
at
18 or
15.
something.
I think she's like 18 or 19, somewhere in that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She got okay. She lived in the ghetto in Chicago.
In
Yeah.
the ghetto.
Her dad or stepdad and her best friend got killed.
A
Whatever.
drive by.
Yeah.
Right.
So she's dealing with that. She's frustrated because I am super hyper intelligent. I had access to Wakanda. I know my suit works. Now I'm over here. I can't get now. That to me that don't make sense. I don't know why
The
Shuri,
Wakandans.
Shuri
Yeah.
wouldn't be looking out for
Yeah.
her. That makes no sense to me. Because Shuri, but it's the same thing. Why Pepper Potts didn't look out for Falcon?
For Falcon, yeah.
In no way
Yeah.
Falcon should been going looking for a lone
Racist.
place.
Alone, right?
They didn't want to
Yeah.
help the brothers out.
So
Yeah.
that don't make sense to me. But other than that, I do not hate.
I do see a trend with all the black superheroes. They all are like down their luck.
I mean,
Falcon was
see,
like,
those are my little gripes, right? Like that, you know. She's oh, you're
Uh,
not getting, you're not getting, you know, you're kicked out because you know you were selling tests to other people, and that goes against
Yeah.
MIT's um,
rules regulations.
rules and regulations, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, right? Just plagiarism. That's the word I was looking for. And next thing you know, she's out of there, but everybody knows she's smart. The Wakandans know she's smart.
Yeah.
You know, Avengers obviously know that she's smart. You would think, right, that somebody would come knocking. Okay, we got you,
yeah.
right? We saw what you did
Well,
in
I think-
Wakanda. You know, but again, it goes the same thing as Falcon. Oh well, can you work it out yourself?
Wakanda has the study program in the States now. So why is she
Right.
part of that? Like, screw
Well, I
MIT.
think it's because she wants to focus on what she focuses on. She wants to finish her protection software, and I think they're trying to drive it into like that's all encompassing. Like this is all she can think about. She's traumatized by her friend passing away, and the way they set it up is she wants to create the suit that's gonna protect everybody. In other words,
she wanted like firefighters and medics.
yeah. So she's like engulfed. She can't think of anything else, so she can't go to work anywhere else.
Yeah.
She can't. In other words, she can't deal with people. She can't interact with people because she's all engulfed in this protection software. She can't think of anything else. So and it's easier when somebody, hey, even like when the Hood tells her, hey, we all done a little bit bad, and things when we try to get, try to be iconic, try to get our name in the world. So it's almost like, hey, you got to do a little bit rough stuff to get your stuff done. Then go do some good, right?
Fletch.
Right.
Right.
I get what you're saying. But I got one hole in your theory.
Go ahead.
Has she not gone to Wakanda and helped them save Wakanda?
You saved the whole nation.
She is indebted. Shuri's indebted to her.
Yeah.
So there's no reason why she couldn't pick up the phone and say, "Hey, Shuri, I need
Falcon
some
did it.
help."
Falcon got a brand new
No.
suit from Wakandans.
I
I mean,
So has she not did that for Wakanda? I'm with you 100%.
yeah. If I'm her, I'm calling a favor in.
But she know Shuri. I don't buy that part.
But
that don't make sense.
in other words, the writers, I guess that's the issue with all the different writers. I think
I agree
this
with
is
that.
something where they have to get together, be in a writer's room, and somebody has to say there's a linear problem in all this. The linear problem is because the audience doesn't know that Suri and maybe they have a falling out, or now Suri's not communicated with the world. Whatever happened, we don't know about that part. Maybe it's coming up later. Maybe we'll find out. I think what we're seeing in the show, though, is that it's a little bit rushed, right? Because they're adding so much stuff like at last minute, I feel, to make it something for the new stuff. You can tell, I feel chunks are missing. Right?
Yeah.
If you guys kind of watch something, it's like, I think something's missing here. And I think that's what that is. Maybe that phone call to Shuri, maybe something's missing. Because they can't, we see the holes, right?
I'm going to say that this show should have came out before Wakanda Forever.
Yes.
It would have made more sense if it came out before, and Riri, we knew, Riri was around, and then Riri reached out to Sherry reached out to Riri.
Yeah.
I think it's backwards. This show will be Riri character would have been better in Wakanda Forever if it came out before Wakanda Forever. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Bucky called Wakanda, not Sam.
Yeah.
And Brooklyn's in the house. What's up, bro? They could come in the upcoming episodes. Yeah, we
Yeah.
only got 3 left.
We only got 3 left. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. And each
I will say
one
this.
is by a different writer. Even the 3 ones that are coming out.
I like what's his name? Ezekiel. Yeah. What's his name?
Yeah.
Jebediah's son.
Oh yeah.
I like his character.
Yeah.
I like
Did
his
everybody
character.
know that's who he was?
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be?
yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know.
You know that?
Yeah.
I guess that when they were talking, I called it Jeremiah. I was completely wrong. And I go to my wife Anna and I go, that might be Jeremiah. And she's like, she looks at me like with a weird face, and then when next episode she's like, what was his name? Obadiah?
Yep, Jebediah.
Yeah, Jebediah.
Yeah.
But you could tell
Jeremiah.
he does nothing.
Not Aunt Mama.
He want nothing to do what his dad did in the past.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Right.
Which is understandable.
and he saw the
Right.
cover story they have about plane crash and everything, so he knew the truth. So he didn't want no.
He knew the truth.
And like he said, he didn't want to give her that technology or that upgrade because he saw what his father did, and he didn't want to lead to another
And
person
he
in the suit.
Right.
He doesn't want to be connected to anything,
Yeah,
and now
yeah.
we know what happened that last episode.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. And whoever gave her that laser to cut that cloth, my God, man.
I don't understand.
I don't know. That was like cut.
No, but it does fit, like, because I do like that they bonded, over like shared trauma, and they kind of helped each other out, and then they go back to each other, and I like that part. I appreciated that part. And I agree with what Brooklyn said before. I think they did show that Riri's kind of headstrong, like the mother said to, it's like, hey, you got to kind of push her through. So maybe she's too proud to call,
Yeah.
So whatever they loop it, if they even loop it, because we as nerds all the time, we're like, you could have just done X, Y, Z, and remember that MacGuffin, right? But sometimes the writers and whoever's doing the thing, because I think they're getting people outside of the industry for some of this stuff, to bring like new flesh, new blood into the system. So I do think that maybe they don't see kind of like the connections they were doing. Maybe they didn't see it,
Well, I guess I don't hate the show. I'm enjoying it, actually. I was like, after the first episode, I was like, okay, it's not that bad. Like, I have zero connections to this character. I never read any of their books. The Hood, never heard of him, never read anything of his. And so I have no connection where other people can be upset on what they're doing and how they're.
Sometimes that's the best way to look at it.
Yeah.
Don't know
Going in
anything
blind.
about it.
Exactly. So, whatever, people can get upset because of DEI. I can't get that upset. I guess I'm not black enough, I guess, to be upset on certain other things. I don't know. Like, I found it funny. The scenes that, Ezekiel was in Chicago in that black neighborhood, and he's in the building, and the woman's going up the steps and like,
Who white boy at my door?
Right?
Yeah.
I was like, so yeah.
I knew all the haters would be like when they had the cross dresser person.
Oh yeah, I was waiting for that.
They them.
Well, you know what? I knew it was going to be in there.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, man.
I was
I
just
guess
like, why did it have to be?
Well, here's the thing. That character is supposed to be like a
the
big,
nails, Danny. It's the nails.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
she's
It didn't bother me, but I did find it funny when because they said they them, when they introduced them, and it kept saying
really?
I.
I didn't see it.
But it kept
I
saying
didn't catch
I.
it.
I'm like, that's the wrong pronoun. You're supposed to say we. If you're saying they them.
I guess my brain, it's like the bitch filter. I just bullshit filter.
But
I just don't bother.
Again, the team move, like he said, Ocean's 7.5
Ocean's
or whatever, 7.25. That whole team was okay. I will say this: I had two parts. I'm like, that's so stupid to me. Okay, the intro when she crash lands in the first episode, like she crashes on the street and it spells out IronHeart. But later on, you see her jump out a vent and she sprains her ankle. I'm like, so if she could crash land from 100 feet in and walk away, she's fine. But she jump out a vent, she breaks her ankle. And the scene when she's fighting the one dude with the knives and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you're this knife person. just throw a knife at her. Why are you dragging
Right.
her across the floor and everything? Like, I didn't understand that. Like,
Those are gripes, though. Let's be
I know,
honest.
it's
Those are
gripes.
little
Yeah, I'm
tiny
right.
gripes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like the
yeah.
little gripe I had when they're in the car. When Ezekiel and her is in the car, you see cars are driving, and then they come to pass them, and then it switches to a different angle. You don't see the car anymore. It's like, what, teleported? You know?
But their whole,
I want
their
to I
whole,
want to
their
give to
whole
what
scheme,
Brooklyn
I think,
said
is
here.
stupid too.
I want to get what Brooklyn said here. I might not make sense, but as a black woman, I don't always ask for help. It's rare.
I know, I get that.
Yeah.
That's not exclusive to a black woman.
No, that's just people. Yeah.
That's just a
Nowadays,
Yeah.
I think it's more just being a
So
woman showing that you need help.
Well, people are like they're determined, like that have that drive character. They don't ask
Yeah.
for help, you know. So
Right.
it's not just a black woman, but you see different characters. But I get what she's saying though.
Yeah.
You know.
Boss says like,
but that's not exclusive.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
for instance, I have four of the siblings, and they will. I don't want. Well, they'll ask for certain things. I just don't. I don't ask for
I'm
it.
the same way.
If I don't
Yeah.
have it, I just do without it, or I'll get it till I can get on my own.
Yeah.
If I ever ask anybody for the green stuff, it's because I have exhausted every.
Every
other
me. Yeah,
method.
I'm the same way.
Right.
If I'm
Yeah,
asking for help, I am like I am down
I guess I'm
bad.
guilty. I guess I'm guilty for that too. Actually,
It's a pride thing, I think.
Yeah.
You know, pride.
Yeah. Or a pride thing, or you have been let down so many times that you're like,
No.
Yeah.
It's not only a
Right.
pride thing. It is
I'm
that
saying there's both. You know?
I don't ask you, so don't be asking me.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Plus-
part of my motivation.
Plus, with
Now-
her, it could be like they could be asking like oh, change this, change that. Like she wants total control of what she's doing, and to have that, that's rare. It's not like people just gonna give you their lab, like you said, and just be able to do whatever you want with it. That's not gonna happen.
No, I get Shuri. I'm not Shuri, but Riri's mindset because she has something to prove.
This
I
makes
get.
sense, y'all.
Huh?
In any other normal situation, I would agree with what y'all saying 100%. But that is Wakanda. Nobody knew about Wakanda. You helped save Wakanda.
I agree.
You and the princess or queen, whoever title she is, bonded.
Yeah,
That's
a major plot hole, Danny.
That's
a major plot.
right.
Major plot.
That's
That's why I think
times that Riri is a genius.
this shows and that's why the show should have came out before Wakanda Forever.
And you went to get her in college because you needed her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why you threw her back and now she has nothing. You know,
like Brooklyn said.
Hey, Sherry. Hey, remember I'm calling a favor in right now. You know, can you help me
I
out?
saved your country.
Maybe it's not even Shuri. M'Baku, it's implied that he's
the king. Yeah.
And M'Baku got more wisdom than Shuri.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think
Shuri's the defender and he's the king.
I do not think
like
they would leave her hanging.
They are in debt to Sherry.
That's correct.
Yeah, to Riri, I mean.
Riri.
Yeah.
Let me catch up on the chat, guys. Okay, this one I got. Basel says, I guess the cursed fabric is so hard to cut.
That makes sense. It's cursed. They even acknowledge that it has some kind of field or something around it.
Yeah,
Both Natalie and they said it was like there's something up with this. If you got a cursed fabric from the demon, maybe it's gonna be hard to cut.
Basel, she kept saying that she could make the suit, because she could, just like her stepfather. Yeah, because her stepfather was able to work it. Where was her real dad? What's the deal with the real dad?
They never said it.
They never said it.
No, I never said it.
Yeah.
So why does it have to be a stepfather then? Why couldn't it have been a real dad?
I got a question because I didn't catch it. So, all right, we know her stepdad died. Her best friend died.
Right.
The other dude, the singer, how is he related to them? Because he said, my sister.
I think they're best friends.
He's the sister of Natalie. He's the brother of
Natalie. Okay.
I think him and Riri are best friends,
Mm-hmm.
along with the sister.
Okay.
The rapper, right? The DJ rapper, whatever.
Yeah.
The G major of the show.
Gee, man.
That little boy is funny though. I like him.
Yes.
Oh, little boy.
Today's economy.
Little boy is funny.
Selling the little juices and stuff outside. I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah. Inflation.
Brooklyn says, so since you understand, maybe that's why she isn't asking Wakanda for help. True. Could be.
I don't know. I'll be calling my favor in.
And we got the lurker reviews, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Stumpton here says, trash show. You did not watch the whole.
You watched 3 minutes of it, Rob.
A whole 3 minutes.
And that
Rob, come on,
is
man.
his opinion.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Don't do us like this, man. Brooke says, but you don't know if she called and Sherry isn't answering. There's so many variables. There's so many things.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't even
Are they
know what's
dropping
happening
all
with
3
content.
episodes next week? They
One,
are.
one,
Right?
one.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, they're not.
No, they're not.
One at a
It's
time.
3 weeks. 3
Oh,
weeks.
yeah? Oh,
3
okay.
weeks.
Okay.
You
Yeah, 3
sure?
more weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw someone say they
I thought it was all 3.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
first 3, then one each week
Yep.
afterwards.
Yep. So,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
4 weeks total of the show.
So Shifty says
You-
it's. Go ahead, Austin. Go ahead.
You want to know what my thoughts are on this show?
You didn't watch it
Uh-oh.
at all. You were all quiet.
Uh-oh.
I know you didn't watch it.
I don't care. There, that's my thoughts. I
love
didn't watch
having you.
it. I didn't watch it. I ain't gonna talk about it.
So
I
let me
don't
ask you,
care.
for those who haven't
Hey.
watched it, as of right now, what would you rank it? 1 through 10?
1 through 10.
Ooh.
Because I've seen other, so all the reviews are coming out. I've
Mhm.
seen 9s, I've seen 3s, I've seen 5. This is right from like IGN, like the other stuff like that.
I'll give it a 6 for now.
Really?
6.
That low? Wow, that's pretty low for me.
Well, I
I
mean,
would-
it started off maybe at a
because of the week episode.
a 4, but it got to a 6 right now.
Yeah, all right. Well, I will give it a 7 on my end
Ooh,
so
wow,
far.
wow.
Yeah.
7? Wow.
Yeah,
Danny?
I'm actually intrigued. I'm actually wondering where this goes. I'm actually intrigued in her struggle. I know I'm gonna get bombarded for how, but I am. I'm actually wondering how she's gonna. I'm more invested in her here than I was in Wakanda Forever.
That's the
Yeah.
truth. I'm at a 6.57 range.
Okay.
It definitely got my interest. I don't think it's bad as people saying.
I'm at a
Oh.
5.5 right now.
5.5.
So very, very slightly above, only because of I'm very curious about where they're going with the whole demon aspect of it. That's what I'm really curious about it. And I said I don't mind the AI. I think okay with the AI. I like her, but some of the banter with them is just overdone too much. It's way too much.
Repetitive. Like,
It's repetitive. Yeah, So
Yeah, I
How
think
about you,
that's
Fletch?
mostly for the girl audience part of it, But to me, I guess it's a 6.5. I think the holes and stuff like that in the writing. The bad thing for me is that it's a 0 show for me. I would like to share with the family, but I can't because of
Because
of
the
the
hood. Could be saying.
the they them
Oh,
squad.
that too.
Yeah,
That too.
that just it's a no go for the family. You can't have that on TV.
Right.
But
I get
to me, it's not that bad.
That character though isn't over it's not over the top with it,
Yeah, but you can't explain that to your kid.
The scenes that she, whatever is
Yeah.
in, it's very visible,
Yeah,
It's
Right.
very
But
visible.
but the actor is real good. For their
Yeah, oh
role.
no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Plays the role perfectly. And
Yeah,
then you
like-
have the twins, which
Yeah.
one of them is, witched up.
Yeah. But they're fighters, so you
Fighter.
see
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Robert
Poor
says,
Stewart.
I
Poor
have
Stewart.
to comment on this. Robert says, that's all I need is 3 minutes. Now, that's what she didn't say that, though, did she? I'm sorry, Stu.
No, you did.
I know 3 minutes of fire will burn. Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
gonorrhea.
Next week, this is what we're going to hear. Did they watch all my video? I just said such and such and such and such and such. You didn't watch my video. You gotta watch all the show, bro.
Brooke
Okay?
says, come on, Rob. You of all people, and have said multiple times on your show, you can't judge if you haven't seen it.
Thank you, Brooklyn.
Like I said, listen,
Oh.
y'all all knew where I stand. I was like, I did not want to watch this show, but I said I will
Brooke.
give it a try, and so I'm
And
here.
Basil's
I'm
along
right
with us.
with you.
6.57 range. Yeah. Don't start back. He says, don't start backtracking on your words now. That's how you lose your credibility.
I will say this:
Oh.
at this point, I feel like I'm in too deep not to finish it.
I said I was going to
And
watch these
then-
3 episodes.
And it's
I
like
did
we said, it might suck, just like Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
All of us, I think, pretty much agree that Secret Invasion was good to the last
So
episode.
the last episode ruined the whole show.
Right.
So
Last
that-
two.
we might see the same thing, but right now, it does not suck rotten eggs.
Basil says, There's action, funny parts, intrigue, but there are definitely some things that I don't like for sure.
Yeah,
I
that's
agree.
pretty much
100%.
the census right
What's
now.
up, DQ? DQ's in the house. Haven't watched Ironheart yet. Well, watch it. Give the 3 episodes a shot, and after that, tell me what you feel.
Like I said, it's got a lot of flaws, but it's not
exactly.
It's not terrible. Terrible. Will I watch this again? No, I will not watch this over again. Obviously,
I haven't watched it yet, so I won't make asinine
Like
assumptions.
I won't watch like Hulk. I mean, She-Hulk. I'll never watch that again.
Did you just say White Hulk?
No, She-Hulk.
Okay, I won't watch White Hulk.
I won't watch Echo again.
Yeah, probably won't watch Echo again.
Won't watch Agatha again.
Nope.
I will not. And I probably won't watch Moon Knight again either.
I would.
So you guys gonna wait? You guys gonna watch like each episode, or will you wait until all 3?
I'll watch it when it comes out.
I'll watch each one. I ain't gonna be up at what?
Yeah, no. I'll watch it when I get around to it. I'm not gonna be like, 9 o'clock on. I gotta watch it right now. No.
Yeah.
The only show I did that in the past was Daredevil, and that because it was a watch party.
Yeah.
But
there's a poll that I put up, guys. Make sure you
level of Daredevil at all.
Yeah. MCU can't afford to look mediocre, sadly. Sadly, they've been looking mediocre. And hopefully, Fantastic Four.
That last trailer.
I haven't seen it.
Fire.
I haven't seen it.
That last trailer was fire. I ain't gonna lie. That last trailer.
I want to see it with you guys. I haven't seen it.
They put a lot of Galactica and Silver Surfer in this trailer.
Galactica?
Galactus? Yeah. Galactus.
Stay them, Galactus.
I'm thinking the video game. The video game. Show my age.
Shifty says there's at least 4 good episodes of She-Hulk.
Where?
I don't want to go back and watch.
Is that just her feet, Shifty?
See, you better clip that, because when you call him out on it 2 or 3 months from now, he's gonna say he never said anything like that.
Yeah.
I never said that.
Yeah.
Moonlight was good. Moonlight was better than She-Hulk, that's for sure. Yeah. And then he says, I watched Moon Knight the first 4 episodes and I gave up. It wasn't good. It
was a different show.
I don't say it wasn't stinky or bad, but I'm just saying that it's nothing I'm gonna watch again. But there are not too many of the Disney Plus shows I will go watch again.
Yeah.
I might watch an episode that I thought was good.
Yeah. You will go to specific episodes, but you
will watch the whole thing? No.
Thinking about getting the Fantastic Four pizza. Thank you for talking about, the business card that he was giving out, Desperitos
pizza,
and the card like he was given, right? Desperitos, like that's like it can mean 2 things: awakening and desperation.
Oh, Little Caesar has one,
right? The card he was giving every time he was recruiting someone.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, I saw that. I'm like,
Oh, on the
that the hood was given.
Yeah, with the montage it was given.
Yeah. So I was like, interesting.
What was the meaning of those tattoos? Did he give him powers?
He was trying to cover up his
scar, the demons,
the demon stuff.
Yeah,
and
he saw it
getting bigger and bigger,
spreading down his back and everything.
Yeah.
Right. So it's the tentacles of.
So
is it because he's killing people that every time he kills people that happens to him?
Well, we only see him kill 2 people, right? No, he only killed 2 people.
No, he killed. Yeah, he killed 2 people. He killed 2 people.
Yeah.
One
off stream and then one.
I think when he uses the powers, the more he uses the powers,
the
visibility
more
he's indebted. The more he's indebted to Mephisto.
And Alejandro, I have no problem with that. If you don't want to watch it, but you want to stick around and see what we think, that's awesome too.
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch. Prefer your reviews. Awesome, dude. Yeah. Awesome. And I appreciate you being here.
It's not as bad as people are saying.
No, it's not. It's not.
I wouldn't say it's trash. I would say it's recycled, Ben.
Yeah. It's funny because in the comics and like the video games and all stuff, the Hood has he has a switch and he becomes kind of like a demon. So I don't know if they're gonna do that thing where he kind of like inside the Hood and then he becomes kind of like this demon monster and stuff.
But that's what happened. I think it's taking over his body.
Right, and you can see it like it's an actual with the fangs and all that kind of stuff. So it'd be interesting to see that.
Well, we saw in the trailer that him and Riri actually face off, so we're going to see that.
So Nick says, who agrees with me that the Avengers Doomsday won't crack $1 billion?
Oh, I think it will.
I think it's going to come very close. With all these star-studded people in it.
I hope they don't do this stupid stuff like put it against juggernauts like they're putting against Superman and.
If they're smart, they'd put around with nothing coming out.
Yeah.
I would. If it was me, I would do it in December.
Yeah.
Around Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't know. Christmas has big hitters come out all the time in December. You have to watch when you come out around December. That's Star Wars month too, Danny. There could be a Star Wars coming out.
Now, if it was Star Wars, I wouldn't do it. If it was Star Wars, I would move it to.
Ain't Grogu's coming out next year?
Yeah, Fletch is saying it. Grogu.
It's Grogu. Yeah,
that's probably gonna be December.
Yeah, that's gonna be December. Yeah, that's what's scheduled at least.
December is usually Star Wars month, so
well, they better do it maybe the first part of the summer then.
They gotta find either Memorial Day weekend or
4th of July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DQ is coming with a football question. This is in square one, you know. That's all right. Football question: is anyone else tired of the Chiefs Eagles?
I'm a little tired of the Chiefs.
My wife would say, "Fly, Eagles, fly."
I don't mind Eagles.
On the road to victory.
Nobody can hear you. Doomsday. Nobody can hear you. You muted.
Who?
Alternator.
Austin.
I was saying that, of course, everyone loves the Chiefs. I mean, all you hear about is praising them, going, "Yay, the Chiefs! Yay!" Like you have the reps going around with their little signs, going, "We love the Chiefs." They love the Chiefs so much they give them wins. So I mean, you know,
freaking Austinator. Where's your book? What's predictions? The Chiefs are going to win again? Are the Chiefs going to win this year?
They didn't win
they lost last year.
We're wrong.
I was happy. He was wrong. He was wrong. It's true. He was wrong.
See, what happened
they did some reshoots. They
they had to rewrite the script because I leaked it. So, I mean...
All right.
Hey, you might see the Toxic Avenger trailer?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I
think
saw
it's crazy.
Oh,
That looks pretty good. I'm pretty... It looks pretty good.
Oh, check that out, too.
What's the kid's name? From Hobbit in
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood, yeah.
Yeah, it's Peter Dinklage and Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
But the thing with that one, I don't think it has a distribution yet.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's missing distribution. Like
I remember that cartoon and stuff as a kid in the video games.
Yeah.
As a kid.
Well, is Kaufman still around?
No idea. Anik says, it won't hit 1 billion because no build up from the Marvel films that released so far.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt it.
There wasn't no build up to the Wolverine and Deadpool. There was just
we heard about it.
There kind of was because we knew that was going to kill.
Yeah, we know that
Fox, and we knew cameos was coming.
But I'm saying there was no build up. You know,
there was hype. There was hype.
There was a hype because it's been X amount of time since we haven't gotten anything. It's going to be similar to this movie. Actually,
we'll see after the first trailer for Doomsday.
Yeah, man, that teaser of a teaser.
I hope it gets like we did when the first Infinity War trailer came out. How big that was. If it's on that level, it should be all right.
Guys, Austin is watching Alien for the very first time.
Did anybody see 28 inches later?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen any of those series. And I was chatting with Sin on X, and I was like, I don't even know which one's first.
28 days.
Yeah, she clarified.
And 28.
I got
28 days, 28 weeks. Now it's 28 years. Right?
But
20, no, they changed the name. It's 28 inches.
28.
No.
You'll understand when you see the movie.
Oh,
those are all prosthetic, by the way. So.
Yeah, but
I'm afraid to ask.
Yeah,
there's a lot of prosthetic.
I got a friend.
They had to do that because they had child actors in the
child actors. Yeah. Like, don't trap as a child actress with the face.
I was saying, I'm forewarning you if y'all see that movie. There's a lot of ding-a-ling.
The third one does kind of
long.
The third one does a little retcon of the second one.
Yeah,
but they're trying to say that it's not really connected, and this is the first one in a new trilogy.
Yeah, they're starting to basically rebooting it.
So it doesn't end like in this is a happy ending.
What's this?
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I have not seen this trailer, and here's the TH crew giving our reaction to the Fantástico 4.
The final trailer.
The final trailer.
All right,
let's check it out.
Oh, no.
Famous around the world, please welcome the Fantastic Four. Mr. Fantastic. Invisible Woman, Human Torch.
I love you, Johnny.
and the Thing.
Hey, what time is it? Say the thing.
That's not really something I say.
It's clobbering time.
That's just in the cartoon. Never late for Sunday dinner. Let's eat.
Hey, what time is it?
It's dinner time. Get inside.
I herald his beginning. I herald your end. I herald Galactus.
What is that?
Get us out of here, man! Hold on!
Are we safe?
I don't know.
All right.
The clock is ticking. We are going to find a solution. We are going to make it right.
You don't want to just crush him?
I like that. The four of us will face the danger. We will protect you.
Damn.
Family. It's about connecting to something bigger than yourself. We'll face it together. As a family.
What time is it, Ben?
No.
What time is it, Ben?
No, Johnny.
Say it!
I don't wanna!
Say it!
All right.
Wow.
Okay,
Famous
all right,
around-
hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
That is not bad.
That
is pretty good.
I think they showed too much.
No.
Yeah.
Do you think they show too much out of desperation? They want to.
They showed a lot more
That's
Galactus
why I
than
don't
would
watch.
have showed.
That's why I don't watch a lot of trailers. You show too much, then you'll spoil it.
Yeah.
I would
I
have.
don't
know.
I would have not shown Galactus, and I would not have shown the female surfer as well as they did.
I mean, it's no different than the Endgame trailer when they showed Thanos a bunch.
They
They showed Thanos though at one of the
At the
Avengers when
credit
he
scene.
turned around and smiled.
I guess I'm gonna do it myself. That was the
And
last
then
one.
Then
You
it,
saw the
no,
smile, yeah.
they showed when he smiled. The next was when he was in Odin's throne room. And he said, "I'll do it myself."
Yeah,
We
that's
actually
correct.
saw him, but we already had a peek of Thanos. But they never showed Thanos kicking nobody's butt. They never showed Thanos.
Right.
They just show him.
Yeah, it did. But he
Where?
had to, he knocked Steve Rogers out when they were their first full trailer of Endgame. I mean, Infinity War.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm curious.
Remember when Steve's like holding the glove back and everything?
I don't remember seeing any of that kind of stuff until
I
that
am
premiere.
In the first trailer, he about knocked Steve out.
Endgame trailers.
Yeah, he's holding up the glove. Remember the gauntlet? 'Cause remember they didn't have all the stones. They flew and didn't have all the stones in it.
Trailers.
Yeah.
But when
I
he
just
fought,
everybody's like
Steve Rogers, he
depressed.
had all of them.
Yeah, but not in the trailer though. In the trailer, they took some of the stones out. They did a lot of they took stuff out in the first Endgame trailer that weren't that throw us off and everything.
Okay, so this apparently is a video, 2 minutes long, and apparently it's all the trailers. Let's check this out. I'm curious to see.
Yeah,
DJ
there's a
has-
scene when he's holding up the glove because Thanos just punched Steve Rogers.
Okay. Let's see. Let's do this. Nope, that's not how I want it. That's not me, though. There we go. All right.
And I think in one of the trailers he's fighting Tony too. That's Infinity War. You gotta go to Endgame.
No, this is Endgame.
I meant Infinity War.
Oh, you meant Infinity War?
Yeah, Infinity War. Yeah, sorry.
Damn it, man.
Oh man, I will say that Infinity War trailer when that came out, oh my god, it was hype.
Oh yeah, it was.
Well, I guess that's what we were talking about earlier. There's, the hype behind Doomsdays.
Yeah, it's gotta
It's
be on
just
that
kind of like, it's like, it's almost like the hype is, can they do it again?
Mhm.
That's the hype, and I don't know if that's the kind of hype they want.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know because I know they got a lot. They got the big names there, but they don't have that momentum like they did
Yeah,
when
the build up for
Endgame.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
What was it, Danny? I think you had the idea last time that when they have the Super Bowl next year, they need to do it where Doom
Right.
shows up.
Yeah, just like
Come
a
about
tease,
at the
right?
Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah, Super Bowl
Well,
commercial.
oh, I thought you saying that the actual physical Super Bowl. I thought you was.
All right, let's see. Let's see here.
In time, you will know what it's like to lose. Dread it, run from it. The end is near.
We got one advantage. We have what Thanos wants.
Peak Marvel, man.
So that's what we use.
I think it's
But the
good,
build up
except
to this,
it sucks.
Yeah.
yeah. That's the key thing.
Yeah, they don't have the
Momentum.
new build up.
No.
Oh my god, dude, this is like awesome stuff.
So let me do the plan, and that way it might be really good. Wow.
If it's not, Nick, I sent you the one that it's in.
How was that?
I sent you the one that it's in. If
Oh, you did? In the private chat?
yeah.
Yeah, she did. Cool, that would be faster.
It's funny because when you see the trailer, you can see like the parts, like with that scene, where the CGI is a little bit off, and when you finally
Around
saw
the
it, it was so much
140
better.
The entire time I knew him, he only ever had one goal.
Oh, this.
To wipe out half the universe. If he gets all the Infinity Stones, he can do it with the snap of his fingers.
Like that.
Just like that.
Oh.
Tell me his name again.
Thanos.
Peak Marvel right here.
This?
We got one advantage.
This is peak.
Yeah, no,
He's
this
coming to us.
right there. Oh,
This makes me want
We
to watch
have
it
what
again.
Thanos wants. So that's what we use.
I watched it a couple weeks ago.
Dude, I got goosebumps all
Oh
over
man, Wakanda forever.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about this plan of yours. I think it's good, except it sucks.
shit was
So let me do the plan, and that way it might be really good.
Wow.
The end is near.
Dude, I might watch this
When
again.
I'm done,
I'll be honest with you.
half of humanity will still exist. Perfectly balanced. As all things should be. I hope they remember you.
Dude, I got goosebumps all over again, man.
But this is kind of like the issue with trying to
I'm
do
Peter, by the way.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, you're using your made-up names. Then I am Spider-Man.
That's freaking awesome, man.
I think we're judging the new stuff sometimes. Well, not us, but I'm saying a lot of people are judging the new stuff based on like the old stuff. And
Well,
yeah,
they
the old
set
stuff
the
was,
standard. They set the
yeah,
standard.
they set the
Yeah.
standards. It's just that's
They're-
not
They're
that's
a
not
victim of
happening
their,
anymore.
They're a victim of their own success. I've said
Right?
that many
Yeah.
times.
much so.
Yeah. No, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I just gotta, get their stuff, tighten it up,
Oh my god, let me catch up on the chat. I lost
you,
where I
brother.
was.
Thank you for having my back.
Not entire show. Where was I? Reviews. Okay.
Yeah.
Who agrees with me? The Avengers that we got that. Facts unique. Football question. Okay, we're down here. Doomsday won't. Superman versus Doomsday. DQ says. No. Boswell responds. I always want Rama to win, but I'm happy to see something else. Nick says it won't hit $1 billion because there's no build up. See, and that's what we're talking about, build up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get it. That's everything has to hook up and link, and that's where Space
Especially
Force
with
is
all
gonna
these
be.
characters in it.
Yeah. Guys, Austin is watching Alien for the first time this week. We saw that. Yeah, the first. Shifty says the first film is 28 Days, a Sandra Bullock movie.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
I
that's
heard
a
that.
joke.
Wow. Alejandro Ángel says first one is a little slow at the beginning, but it picks up 30 minutes into the movie. Gotcha. We're talking about 28 Days.
Yeah.
This trailer is the best trailer of the summer. The one Fantastic Four. It looks really good. It does.
That's the best trailer they had.
It makes me want to go see it in theater, even IMAX. To be honest,
July's gonna be a fun month for movies, man. That's gonna be a fun month.
Hey, man, we're just a week away.
Yeah.
Anik says, I saw Jurassic Park Rebirth on Monday as part of a Regal mystery movie. Wow, awesome. It wasn't bad. Definitely better than the last two Jurassic World movies. Okay. That's awesome to hear, Anik, man. Thank you for sharing that, man. Shifty says Silver Surfer's voice is awesome.
Yeah.
I have no issue with it.
Yeah, I have no problem.
I have no issue with it. That's a female either.
I think she looks good. I think the whole thing. I mean,
at first I was like, maybe they should have kept it familiar, but
no, it doesn't do it for me. I thought the whole thing and the setup of it, and it's just, I don't see what they're trying to do. It seems off to me.
Really?
Yeah, even like they're doing the whole thing where like every actor has to show his face thing. They have Johnny not even full flame. They have him like half flame just to show his hairdo or something. It's weird.
He was full flame a few scenes.
He was, but I'm saying they're doing the thing where because even in the other, like in the beginning, there's he does like something and the girls are looking at him, so it's only flame half.
So it's like he's flamed, but you can see his face.
Yeah, like you can see this flame, kind of like they did with the Mandalorian thing, where it's like he has to take his helmet off. It was like, you guys have been telling us he can't take his helmet off.
And that brings us to the great thing that DQ says here. Again, I don't see Reed Richards. All I see is Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, it's all panicky and stuff. Yeah. I don't know what we're gonna do.
She'll have all the answers, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Then he has a beard. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
he's growing that out. I don't know how he trims it with a chisel.
It's in the comic book when he was really old because he outlives everybody. So it's like he can live like I think he passed away at 6,000 years old.
Shifty says the theme song is so good. Yep, goosebumps of Avengers, Infinity War.
No, that's about Fantastic Four.
DQ says the elephant in the room, so to speak, should put a mask on him and make Pascal Doom.
No,
then he won't want to wear a mask.
Yeah, no.
I never get goosebumps for Marvel. Wow, Shifty.
Not even She-Hulk. Those 4 episodes. You know those 4 episodes, Shifty. You watch them in slow motion, don't you? Baby oil. Green baby oil with green dye.
Or MCU, I should say.
Are we talking politics?
Overwhelming trailer.
What?
Underwhelming trailer for Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I'm with Basil.
Disagree.
Man, I agree to disagree. You have to show Galactus. Seen too many times. Fire trailer. It was good, but it won't hit 500 million. Oof. Did we take money on this? Yeah, we did, right?
We did
money.
Domestic. We didn't do it international.
Okay. Yeah, I say it's gonna crack the 110 opening weekend.
Domestic?
Yeah. I think it's gonna be around there.
I think because it has a lot of premiums, right?
Yeah. Brooke says, I think for the average person like me, I didn't show too much because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly. They showed just enough action to get you.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's talking they show Galactus. I'm like, all you see is feet.
Yeah, his feet and the hand
and the back of his head.
Yeah.
You see the popcorn bucket. That's what you see.
Yeah.
Right.
Get the female surfer out of the way.
And guess what, guys? It's not a cloud.
Yeah.
It's not a cloud. Yeah, like in the Fantastic Four 2
Yeah,
I like that Silver Surfer back then.
Yeah.
That's cool. You were saying?
The funny thing is that I can't get none of my family to go watch it with me. To me, that's an indicator. You know?
What?
Really?
Yeah, nobody wants to
So
go.
that's your indicator if the movie's gonna flop or not. So
No,
we
that's
should
an
call it.
indicator that the normie
Oh,
interest
okay.
in it is
Yeah.
very low.
Gotcha. I was gonna
You
say we're gonna
know?
have to call you, Fletch. Your family going? Family going? No,
No,
nobody's going. Oh man,
nobody's
it's gonna
going.
flop.
Yeah.
um, Basel says Superman is going to crush it. I have a feeling, crush it. I don't think crush it, but I think it's gonna beat it.
I think they're all going to do well, honestly.
Which one do you guys think is going to do more, Superman or Fantastic Four? I say Superman will do better because all my family wants to go see it, and that's my new gauge of it. Is if my whole family wants to go see it, it's probably going to do better than the one that I'm just going to go to.
Yeah,
I think the curiosity of James Gunn taking over DC
That's the big advantage it has.
Yeah,
is the big advantage.
because even the haters are going to have to go check it out, so you can hate on it more.
I just saw guys
the Snyder
again.
cultists.
I saw something
Right?
the other day. I'm sitting there like, y'all are not going to give this up.
Yeah, they're gonna be up there.
Dude,
They're gonna
they'll
be up
be
there with tomatoes and stuff,
dude,
like
10
tomatoes
years from
carved.
now, they'll be doing the same thing about this movie. It's like I stop. They're annoying.
Rebel Moon is a Star Wars killer.
Killer,
That's
yeah.
what you need to
Oh
know.
God.
Uh,
I don't want to even hear about that again. Good God.
DQ comes in with the politics here. With regards to Iran, I thought we would end the Ukrainian thing early. It's been months, no new wars. Remember? You know what? That's a different topic for a different show, man. I don't want to get into politics.
Yeah, we don't get into that here.
Rip Chadwick, absolutely.
Yeah,
I guess this is for the
Yeah.
chat where we left off when we're watching the trailers. 100%, man. Every time I see him in Black
Right.
Panther, there's like an ache in my chest, like saying, "Man, gone way too soon, way too soon."
Yeah.
Those Alejandro says those were good times. Oh yeah, absolutely. He says, "Have you talked about Dennis Villeneuve directing a new James Bond movie for Amazon?" Actually, Shifty mentioned it earlier. That's breaking
Yeah.
news.
Well, that makes sense because they got a new James Bond video game coming out, so they're probably going to build off the hype of that. So,
Alejandro says, it was confirmed today. Yeah. Anik Jones comes in and says, remember that last movie to watch is Fantastic Four, which leads into Doomsday, which isn't good.
what?
Remember the last movie to watch is Fantastic Four, which leads into because Fantastic Four that's coming out now, it leads into Doomsday. Yeah, and that end credit scene might be, end game proportions.
Right.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I need a total box office numbers for Fantastic Four. I say it will make 395 million worldwide.
That for opening weekend or total?
The total,
That's
395.
very specific.
That's low.
That would
That's
kill
low.
it.
That's
That
low.
would kill it.
I think it might make 5 and up.
I think
I don't believe this movie is going to do as bad
I think
as
7.
Thunderbolts.
I think 7 to 8.
7?
Yeah.
I go above 5, maybe anything higher than 5. I think 650.
It all depends on the word of mouth at that first weekend.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
but yeah,
the good thing is it's going to have a time period where because it's going to have it's the end, so it's going to run longer than the rest of them probably.
Right. We'll see.
Yeah.
We're just speculating here.
Again, I hope they all do good. Honestly, I'm excited for next month. The movies are going to be packed.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's movies. I'm gonna go watch Rebirth. I'm gonna go watch Superman, and I'm gonna go watch Fantastic Four. I am definitely going to watch all 3. And F1.
I will be out of town that week,
this
so
weekend.
we can't.
What? Y'all gonna see Megan 2.0? Come on.
No.
I ain't seen that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but Danny, I'm gonna be out of town Superman weekend, so one way to meet up. So,
Basco says he's got Megan 2.0 at home.
You got problems.
Stop talking. Man. You're talking too much, Fletch. Told you not to say anything.
I'm sorry.
Yo, it's funny because him saying that because there have been interviews on NBC Today Show as one guy proposed to his AI, and he
I saw that.
What is going on?
I was like sitting there like, And she's cool about it. I'm
What
like,
world are we living in, Danny?
Dude,
you know what?
AI is getting insane.
It's
I'm not.
insane.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Skynet didn't have to fire one missile.
Exactly.
Make love, not war. So it's like, when you're a kid and you see that 9-volt battery, they tell you to put it in your tongue. You know it's wrong, but you still do it. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know,
still
man. Someone's gonna stick something in that AI. Freaking, that's right. I'll marry you forever, baby.
Japan's already making the robots for you know
Oh
what.
my god. And Alejandro says, closing it up, guys, I think Jurassic will make more than Superman, and F4 it'll make a
Yeah,
billion.
we
And
said
you know
that's
what? I agree with that. I
yeah.
think it is going to make a billion because
Dinosaurs.
dinosaurs sell.
Dinosaurs.
Everybody want to go see dinosaurs,
Everybody
and it
wants
looks really good.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
It's a good popcorn flick. You can just have fun. You can go in there. You don't need to know all the other history and everything. You just go in there and just have fun with it. So
She's selling for well over 100 on eBay. What are you talking about?
I wonder how
And
similar
ahead,
F1
Danny.
is going to be compared to. Remember the one where Sylvester Stallone?
oh
kind of
yeah.
old guy.
What was that one called?
The
He came out of retirement,
yeah,
right?
that was a good movie. I like that movie.
It seemed very similar to that to me.
Yeah.
Really? What's up, Simpson comes in, says saw Jurassic World Rebirth the other day. And fine or fun.
Was it Driven?
That's it, Driven.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Curious to see.
Seems
Guys,
very-
if you haven't subscribed to Sin,
That's
man, let's do your thing, man. Let's see if I can do it. Put it hook up her link, man. She has good reviews out there. And it's not like, it's her opinion, that's what I love about her. It's her opinion, and
Yeah,
as the
her-
mainstreamers might say no, and she'll go, yes, I like this movie.
I took a recommendation from Murderbot. That was a good show.
Yeah.
That was a really good show.
Oh, I haven't watched the last episode.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the last one. I have to catch up on that. Oh, she was
still have
not
to check it out.
impressed.
Dum dum dum.
And Anik says, who saw it also, said Rebirth wasn't bad, but better than Jurassic World movies. Don't apologize for coming in. I'm just glad you stopped by as we're closing it up. There you go. Thank you, Fletch. Make sure you're subscribed to her, man. I like her reviews are on point. I like her opinions. Nice that you enjoyed. Murderbot, it's fantastic. Rebirth looks like the best since the first.
Yeah,
We'll see.
the special effects look great.
Yes, they do. They do.
That looks pretty good.
I do.
In the water, man. Oh man.
I saw a commercial spot for it, and it was on my 4K TV, and I was like, "Ooh, that looks really good."
Yeah, crispy.
For it. So saying that, Mr. Danny Graham, tell the people where they can find you, good sir.
You can find me on my channel on Mondays and Fridays at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, The Road to Wisdom. Also, you can find me here with these fine gentlemen on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Also, you can find me Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sean's Live. And occasionally I do some rankings and stuff on Fridays with another crew and sometime on the OLC. But fantastic show as always.
Thank you for being here, Danny.
Watch the second, third episode of this.
Yeah.
Tied up at work.
Text me when. Text
Oh,
me.
you haven't watched the second, third episode yet, Danny?
Yeah, I watched the first one and like maybe a quarter of the second one.
I guess the third episode is the better of the three.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Go ahead, DJ. Tell them what you find.
Find me on my channel, Token Black Guy. You find me, like I said, here Wednesday nights, Sunday nights with also Danny and Gaskar on Robert Storm's channel. And also me and Rob, every other Sunday, we do a gaming channel on RSG Plays. Check it out over there. We'll be putting out some content later this week because I've been suffering last week, but I'm back in action, so keep an eye out.
Good, man. Good to see you're feeling better, man.
Yeah.
And yes, I've seen the trailer. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. I'm so excited for that. Austin, need to tell the people where they can find you, man.
In the shadows.
In the shadows. In the clouds right now. Yeah.
You know what? I would have had the light on, but it's just super hot in here.
I'll tell you what, if you put that hat on, you almost look like the shadow.
The hood.
It's like a horror movie right now.
Just check me out on my channel. Friday, I'm doing an Alien. I'm watching Alien for the first time. So I'm doing like a retrospective roundtable ish. Shifty, Chris Knight. We have those guys on. I'm gonna try and get a couple more people on. So check us out when on Friday. I also review movies on my channel. Last one I did was Texas Chainsaw 4. So check me out. And then just check me out here, Robert Storm's channel on Storm's Nation on every other Sunday, and I'm just everywhere. Guys, thanks for having me on, man.
Good to see you, bud. Even if you're in the dark, creeper.
Darkness.
G Major.
And Dustiners coming
I was born in darkness.
What up, G Major? You can find me on Major What Up Though, doing things here and there. Might be doing some reviews coming up on a couple of movies. You can find me on my other DJ
That's stuff.
Yeah,
Coming to you live.
He been
waiting.
He been waiting to press that button.
Yeah, I know. Like, and then you can right now there is a podcast.
Muddling up there.
I got interviewed by the guys.
Air horn messed him up.
Interviewed by them guys talking about being a DJ on Twitch other than gaming. So thanks for having me. That's it.
Good deal, bro. Good deal. Good deal. And Fletch, cuz tell them if people can find you.
You can catch me on Fletcher Second Games channel. Indignant Desert Birds is our Catholic channel. And Poly the Latino Slant Friday and Sunday. I produce George the Giant Slayer. Thank you for having me. And don't forget to make sure you're double checked if you're subscribed to Gascar. We're still trying to get him to 1,000, man.
Yeah, man. Help my
Gotta keep
channel.
asking. You haven't asked since the whole channel to like, subscribe, and
man, this is okay.
Where you at now?
I do this more to hang out. I do this more to hang out with you guys than anything else, man. So it's all good. It happens. I was at 1.3. YouTube did its thing. Went back below. Oh well, it's all good. No
it's
worries.
A shadow. That's what happened.
It doesn't worry. I'm not
the shadow.
Oh my god! So thank you everybody in the man. We had 15 people watching at one point. Awesome. Nice. Doing good on watch hours, man. It's going up. But saying that, I want to thank everybody, Alejandro, Anik, everybody in the chat that stopped by, Sin, and
hey, wait, before you go, what was the poll? What was the poll?
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
you're absolutely right. Let's check it out. Right now, the poll is standing on. Thank you for reminding me. I always forget to close these things. We are at. Survey says.
Boom.
Not bad, 37%. Trash, 31%. Did not watch it, 18%. And not going to watch it, 12%. So the not bad just made it in. And it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. And saying that, people, catch you all later. I appreciate you all. And saying that, adios, muchachos. And hasta la próxima. Stay frosty. And yes, we stuck another landing this week, guys. So take care.